Hello and welcome back. This is the third in our three-part series on your sustainable, feasible schedule. If this is the first time you're with us, I'd like to welcome you, and I'd like to ask that you just take a look at the first two videos and pull anything out of that helps you to build a true schedule, one that really works for you, so that when you're with your clients or working on your business, you're really in your optimal energy space doing so. Today, however, I want to touch on something that many of us find difficult. I definitely see it a lot in my clients, and even I slip back into it from time to time. Managing expectations. We've all heard these terms. It kind of makes a lot of us cringe. Some of us who've been in business for a long enough time are more comfortable with it, but sometimes we're still very defensive about it. I'd like to invite you into a space today where you don't have to be defensive. You don't have to explain. You don't have to say no vehemently. You're just not available at the times that you're not available. And you're very available at the times that you are, because your schedule is truly built around your energy. So how do we manage our expectations? Now, I'm probably not going to say anything new here, but I think it helps sometimes for us to hear things that we already know again. So the three things that I'm going to touch on are identifying the boundaries of those expectations. When are you accessible? When are you not? How are you accessible? Are you best on email, via telephone, via social media, right? And what are your hours for that kind of accessibility? The second thing is honoring that. Once you've built your schedule, being honest with yourself, and you set those boundaries on when you're accessible, then it is up to you to not step outside of those lines. This brings us to the third point, guilt. You have nothing to feel guilty about by not being accessible all the time. And I know that that is a tough one. So let's kind of run through these quickly. If you are clear on when you're accessible, then those are the hours you're accessible. It is difficult, but unless it's an emergency, don't check that email, don't pick up that phone, and don't just work on this little bit of this project so that somebody will feel good about it. Stick to those schedule hours that you've decided, and you'll find that they'll really be working for you. So that took care of item number 2 as well, honoring that schedule for yourself. The guilt part, it really just means that it comes with doing this over time. You realize that your clients are not dying. In fact, a lot of them will respect you more for it because they know exactly when they can find you, and it's not a lot of guesswork for them trying to figure it out. They could look at the history of your phone calls, they could look at the history of your emails, and they know that this is exactly when you're available. The thing is, in a busy, noisy world, everybody's tired, everybody's overwhelmed, everybody has too much coming at them at any given time. If you get to be that consistent voice, that person who's always available at this time, consistently, you get to be a little bit less noisy, and you probably get to be the person that your clients are most happy to spend time with. How does that sound for managing expectations? Let me know what you think. If you have other tips, I'd be happy to learn. Have a great day.